this week I have been watching His and Hers on Netflix, and I'm going to be going into some pretty deep spoilers today. So if you haven't seen it, do not watch any further. Go and watch it now and come back because it's really, really good. Let me start by saying that. It is fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect. I knew the main people. I've seen them in other things, mostly in Marvel shows and stuff. But I didn't really know what to expect from this. So I watched like the mini clip trailer thing, and it shows that essentially there is a detective. He has found a body in the woods, and there is a woman who is some sort of journalist, and she's asking some awkward questions. That was kind of everything I knew going in. It's 6 episodes. They're not very long, so it's pretty straightforward to just binge watch this if you want in a couple of days or a day. So that even I, who was way behind on my watch list, I managed to watch this in a couple of days myself, which is pretty cool and pretty rare for me as well. I gotta say that. I thought the main character, the main detective, Jack, he was pretty good. I actually can't remember his name, but he plays the Punisher and things like that. You know the one. Anyway, he's pretty good. He's a bit bumbling all over the place, and there are moments where you kind of think, oh God, like, what is he doing? Is he trying to cover up something? Or is he just not very good at his job? It does a good job, this show that is, of trying to force you down that road of, well, he's clearly in on this somehow, because he's doing such a terrible job, and he's obviously found the phone and things, and he's deleting messages. He's an idiot. I think that's the biggest thing. He's an idiot. But I think his heart's in the right place. And then you've got his wife, who is the journalist, and she's actually like really good in this. I was pretty convinced that she had done this like for a little while anyway, and I was like, okay, she's just doing this to boost her career, and the show wants you to think that, but it was really wild. And yeah, not something to watch while you're on your lunch break at work, I'll say that much. It does get a little bit spicy here and there, so maybe avoid that. Watch it later in the evening when you're at home on the sofa in the comfort of your own home. But yeah, it was really good, and I did not see the end coming at all. So one of the twists I did get was I knew that, is it Catherine? Cat? I knew that she was the other news anchor lady. So I saw that one coming, which was really cool. I'm terrible at these like seeing twists, but this one really spells it out for you, which is nice. Like I say, it really holds your hand and be like, this is something that could be a thing. This is something else that could be a thing, but you don't know which one it's gonna be. But I actually managed to see this twist coming, and I was really proud of myself because I'm terrible at that. It could be the most blindingly obvious like storyline, and then I'll still be like, what? I did not know. But this one I did get pretty early on, so I was happy with that. And I, for a second, was like, in my brain, which I think is what you're supposed to think, where it's revealed, that so she gets shot at the end, and it's like, oh yeah, she was the killer, but actually the journalist lady, she's been setting her up the whole time. What I didn't expect was the final twist right at the very end. Oh boy. I mean, you should have seen it coming, but yeah, this is one of those things. I'm gonna have to go back, I think, and rewatch it again in like a year's time, just to see if I pick up on any of the signs or any of the things that maybe I missed that were glaringly obvious now that I know how it ends. But that's a good sign of a good TV show. I want to watch it again already, even though it's only like 6 episodes. They're pretty short, and I've just finished watching it this week. So I think that's overall, we could say that I'd recommend that, because why not? I mean, obviously this is kind of spoiler heavy, but I'd love to know if anyone else watching this, if you knew like the ending was coming. Am I being completely blind like to this whole thing? Was it super obvious? I don't know, but I'd love to know your thoughts. So why should you watch it if you haven't? I mean, I've given away half the story already, but if you haven't seen it, it's one of those where it just keeps going. You never really know what's going to happen right up until the very last minute of the last episode. There's no way. I don't think anyone would have guessed the final twist, but still, maybe that gives too much away. I'd recommend watching it. I hope you do too. Anyway, let me know what you thought. If you've seen His and Hers, would you watch it again? That's an important question I'd love to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you checking out these videos. It means a lot to me, so thank you. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like on it and we'll come back and we'll do some more in the future. But yeah, cheers. Bye bye.